Hello, everyone. As promised, this is the first video post of my newly started blog. And what's special about it is for all of you that don't know me yet, uh, I used to be a very big procrastinator, and I still am, to be honest, but the main goal for starting this project was to get better in building habits and routines. And the main goal is to turn all the things that I do that are not, I don't benefit from, or my life is actually suffering from, which some people call bad habits or bad routines, to turn them into something good, the beneficial and productive habits or routines. Apologies if I look in weird places, but it's kind of awkward, and for a couple of episodes, it might be uh, a bit of adjustment for me because I am recording at the moment uh, from the camera on my laptop, and at the same time, I'm using camera on my phone. They are very close together, but seeing myself on two screens and cameras in between, it's very hard to judge where I should look at. So, sorry, I guess it will be uh, adjustment in progress, and um, I'll, I hope I will improve as I go. Um, this video will be unedited, as you can hear me. Everything is live recorded, raw, no editing at all. First of all, I don't have skills yet to edit any videos to the extent that they look professional. Second, it takes time, which I don't have, and that was always main reason or excuse to not build the proper routines in my life. So once again, to rephrase, this project started on 19th of September. I've called it Blunt Force Healing, and it started as a blog on the WordPress platform. I started posting short uh, articles, well, not even articles, just a kind of thoughts or a daily write ups, like a journal, from pretty much a very small chunks of texts. It grew up to something not only um, about journaling my daily stuff, but also some thoughts on different topics like habit building and routine building in general and other areas. So if it's of interest to you to see how I go, um, feel free to join me. I I'd like to see more people coming in and listening because I appreciate time of any person, either reading my blog or listening to the podcast that is already there, and now watching the video cast. So it started 19th of September. So if you calculate it in your head, probably it's already 77th day. So it's not like I'm starting from scratch totally with video. Or sorry, actually, the video I start from scratch. It's the first episode in the video format, but the blog, written blog, and the audio version of each written post is in a form of podcast. So if you look for Blunt Force Healing on major platforms like Spotify, Anchor, or Overcast, or Apple Podcast, or Google Podcast, whichever platform is actually um, broadcasting or sucking in those episodes. So I'm posting on Anchor and Apple, but as far as I know, the RSS feed that they call it is making sure that all the episodes are also reposted or copied across different platforms. So I think it's 5 platforms at the moment, but definitely the main ones. So if you want to listen to Blunt Force Healing, you're more than welcome. The address of the actual blog is bluntforcehealing.wordpress.com, and also bluntforcehealing.com should work. And I appreciate any feedback, and I'd like to see more people kind of engaging, because I know how hard it is to build any habit, how hard it is to get into routine, especially for people that maybe are like me, were never raised in a routine style families or environments. I don't complain. I had great childhood, and especially my father sparked in me curiosity across many things, but I guess it's a curse as well. So some of you probably understand that when you're interested in everything, you can't really sit and focus and be an expert in anything, because it's very easy to distract you with the new thing that you'd like to explore and know. So yeah, this was my life for about, I would say, almost 40 years, and I decided to make a step, take action, as many of mentors and coaches and other motivational speakers say. I decided to make it happen, regardless if it works for people or not. Because, logically, that's the only way to achieve anything. You need to take action. And sometimes we underappreciate things that we achieved in life. So we already achieved a lot. Regardless who you are and where you are in life, you achieved a lot already. You just don't recognize it, maybe. And I start recognizing things that I achieved. But yes, this is the moment that I want to organize it into form of routines and habits to help me release a lot of time that I'm spending unnecessarily on weird things that basically waste my time. And as we know, the next day is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is given sometimes, and sometimes not. The only thing is present moment, and we should appreciate it and help others and lift them up and make this world a better place. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'd like to make this world a better place, one person at a time. You can join me. I'm not a motivational coach that has 20x experience, or 10 years, 15 years, or 50 years of experience of building, and they just try to teach you what they went through, but they really probably barely remember many things that are of interest to you, because human brain is not built to remember each and every little bit of information that you learned through life. So yes, we have memories, but memories are usually tied to some very strong emotions. What about all the other times where these emotions were a little bit weak or not strong enough to build those long-lasting memories, and that data is basically lost? Um, yeah, it's 10 minutes already. Mm, I promised that first episode to happen before the end of week, and it's exactly Sunday, 21:35 at the moment. And so I made it. I'm going to upload it as a separate video post on Spotify Anchor in Blunt Force Healing. It will probably be marked as special, not a regular episode. I still need to write the post. It will be a little bit short just to mention that this video happened here. And I hope to see you and spread the word. I'm just on 77th day, so as you can count, it's just barely over 2 months of building habits. And I share a lot of milestones where I present the tracker screenshots where you can see and maybe copy it or use it, piggyback on that, what I do to keep track of what I do well, what I do not so well. And there are definitely things that I can improve on. So, yeah, thank you very much for sacrificing your time, because even though some people think that 11 or 12 minutes of that episode is not much, I know these days life just gets more saturated with information and tasks that we try to accomplish, and that feels like this life is getting faster and faster. So every minute is precious. At the moment, 12-minute mark is achieved, and that means 12 minutes of your time, whether you listen to that or watch it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next episode. I'm not sure what frequency of these video episodes will be, but I would like to slowly progress into audio and video as well. But for now, it's the first episode. Again, if you want, subscribe to either this Spotify Anchor video podcast. I'm not sure if it will be shown as the same podcast, because I think Anchor is still in a early stage of doing the videos across Spotify. So I hope it's the same page where you can see videos. It's the first time I'm doing it, and I will also post it on YouTube. Not sure yet, because I don't have dedicated channel for Blunt Force Healing in on YouTube, but I have some channel on YouTube, so maybe I will repost it there. But in general, bluntforcehealing.wordpress.com or bluntforcehealing.com. You will land in WordPress written blog, and from there you can click in each episode and go to Spotify. There is no links yet to Apple Podcasts, so if you prefer Apple Podcasts, then just go to Apple Podcasts and search for Blunt Force Healing, and you will definitely find me, the icon with a little hammer and a plaster. You will recognize it. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you soon.